Hey, si je van Mamacita, sé cómo estás, not the Mitra. Say we just flew out Costa Rica. I'm going up, yeah, arriba. Oh,
It's your girl Ada Love, so just in case you didn't know so, and thank you for rocking with us right here on the New York Dose. And y'all, I have a special treat for y'all today. I had to get out of New York real quick, take a little trip to Maryland and hit up Snoopy Tre and catch up with him. What's goody?
You already know what's going on. You already know what's going on. Yeah, IUB Studios out in Maryland, man. IUB, DVL. You already know what's going on.
Okay.
Shout out to New York Dose for coming out here, fucking with us. You already know what's going on. So let's get it popping.
Okay, I had to step out at my quarantine. You know, we keeping it safe. Also over here, we took our test. We drinking our green juice.
Just keep your mask on, man. Just stay
Maxed
safe
up,
out here,
okay? But be safe out here. We hope y'all staying safe over there. But yes, thank you for inviting me to this dope ass studio.
Something slight, you feel me? But you know, we definitely, making the best out of everything we can do here. We try to be as professional as we can with everything we do.
Of course, and it shows. Yeah, it shows because as soon as I stepped in here, y'all was like, okay, the soundproof, I was hearing him some of his unreleased stuff. Don't be mad. And it was just sounding like you could feel the energy in here. So yeah, y'all definitely did a great job in this dope establishment. But Snoopy, a whole year later, you were with us last year.
Yo, you rocking with your boy Snoopy Tre, and we over here in my artist spotlight with the New York Dose.
You had came up to the city. This is when I first met this talented individual. And he hit up the Dose Empire, you already know. And we chopped it up, and now we're here a whole year later. Cause I was like, I have to catch up with you. You've been throwing out some fire shit. I was like, nah, I need to see him in person. We need to catch up, and I need to know what's coming up, what's next. Cause it's just so many dope shit you're putting out.
Ever since Fawcett, I dropped Fawcett. I want to say maybe what was it? Maybe July, August last year of 2019. Ever since then, I kind of just been taking I wouldn't say necessarily a mental break, but just kind of evaluating and kind of analyzing exactly how did I want to approach with the music. And, as an artist in the, not saying in the industry yet, but, I am in the industry.
Yes.
But as a growing artist, there's levels and there's different achievements that you got to reach and goals you got to reach, to get to certain places and certain, I don't know, I believe you get what I'm trying to say, but I had to get to
there's levels.
There's levels to it, I had
levels.
to mentally get myself right in order to, be in the position I'm at right now, in order to move how I want to move and be able to make the music I want to make. It's always been there, but it's been hard, to unlock that. And I feel like, for a while I was actually not getting that. So I took a little break.
Yeah, and breaks are super necessary.
Self-care is always first.
Always. So I'm glad you took your time on that, and I'm glad you are taking those necessary steps because they are very necessary. And those 2 songs you just put out in that year, that may not be a lot to you, but it's a lot for us. And they are quality. So it makes sense to do that.
I mean, well, like I said, after taking the break, it's something that it was always in the plans. Actually, the first one, NUMB, we're gonna get to Mamacita, but NUMB, that was kind of just, that was the fastest I've seen something come about. That kind of just, after a whole year without releasing nothing, NUMB was kind of a good way to kind of reapproach and kind of especially speaking on a relevant topic that goes on in everyday life. It was good to kind of just approach that, especially grabbing attention wise, kind of after not releasing after a while, what's a good way to, let people know I'm still here to stay.
Right.
So, with NUMB, it was definitely good, but Mamacita.
I know, but before we get into that, because I feel like our viewers, we have some new viewers from a year to now, so they don't really know you. So I just want to give them a little spiel of who you, and a little,
all right, well, just a little recap,
a little recap for y'all.
I was born in Maryland. Grew up in Jersey for most of my life.
Okay, Jersey.
Been doing music for a good while now. I've been doing it for maybe about 8 years. And I've been taking it serious for about maybe 3 to 4 years now.
Right.
You know, went through
3
a
to
couple
4
trials,
years.
couple trials and tribulations throughout life. You know, I ain't gonna really get too deep into it. If you want to check that out, you go check
Go
the last.
last.
The
Okay,
last.
the last interview.
Okay,
all right.
You know, been through trials and tribulations. You know, got to a point where I met my friend. You know, bro, my name's Ryan. You know, we kind of sat down. You know, had a conversation. You know, kind of talked about this music stuff. You know, ever since then, like I said, I've always done music, but started taking it serious. A lot more serious ever since I met him, because he kind of opened my eyes up to it a lot more. So, you know, I never knew I was capable of being an engineer or a producer, but you know, as you see, I also engineer, I produce, and I'm an artist as well. So I've been doing this for quite a long time, and I'm going to continue to do it. And yeah, you'll see me here.
Love it,
I ain't going nowhere. You feel me?
Okay, here to stay.
Here to stay.
All right, so yes, let's get into NUMB and Mamacita. These are these 2 dope tracks that Snoopy put out this year. And NUMB was very heavy, intense, but with a very important message that I feel like is very needed, especially now, even more so. And then you turned it up a little bit with a little something more fun. You know, because I feel like that's just the human way. You know, we have our lows, we have our ups. As we get lit, and then we don't. So you showed those two sides. But yeah, the Mamacita is very fun, very creative, very. I just want to dance some little salsa hip hop to it. So I love it. But NUMB, as you were saying, like that was you tapping into those like raw. Like I felt like when I saw that video. Emotions. I got a little bit scared. I was like, ooh, what's gonna happen next? Like, and I love all your videos too. I feel like when I first saw Faucet, and then I'm So Up, like they're just very well produced. The director D Baines does your videos. Yes, he's pretty dope. So
he's dope, man. Check him out.
So I love how he captures you and the story, and you definitely like go. I feel like you need to put actor in your resume too, because he just gets into character. Like it doesn't look forced. It just looks like it's just supposed to happen that way. The way that you're supposed to see music videos and movies and all that. So I love those concepts, and that is always a story. And
you know, bouncing off of that, it's always good to be as authentic as you can with your work, with anything you do. You know, being real. I would rather be real before I be fake. You feel me? And if I could speak on the topic that not only I go through every day and suffer from, but all of us do, and then, you know, just to know that I'm not the only one that feels that way and not the only one that goes through stuff like that. You know, it's amazing to know that I'm able to share that message and people also feel the same way and can relate, you know.
And how do you feel like, because I feel like sometimes I struggle with like what I want to put out there, you know, or what I want the audience or the people, the 10 million plus people to know out in this world or in this internet world. So how do you find that to like feel comfortable enough to just put it out there? Because it is a deep, sensitive, very vulnerable side of someone. So how do you find that to just be like, fuck it, like I'm just gonna put it out there? Like, how do you find that strength to just be like, I'm gonna let people know what's going on, you know? I mean, I don't know if it's strength. Like, I don't know if I'm wording it right, but like, you know, because there's some people like I'm very like private with my stuff. So, but I feel like as artists also like that's our only release. So I feel like
that's like I mean, like you kind of said it like that's That's really the way for me to honestly release. I don't know any other way to express that type of feeling. You can't just like we sitting having a conversation. I can't just bring that up like, yo, I'm depressed.
Yeah.
You know, going through stuff. It's not a easy topic just to talk about.
Right.
Especially when it gets deep.
Right.
So, you know, with music in general, not just that, but with anything, I feel like I can express how I'm feeling better than what I can tell you to your face.
And I'm sure it's healing too, like to hear it and like to go through that process of like recording it and like creating art from it. Like it's kind of like making something messy beautiful.
It's like,
you know,
exactly. It's like I didn't picture NUMB to come out the way it did. NUMB was more so me writing to myself.
Like a journal entry?
Like a little diary. Ain't no diary.
I said journal. I said journal.
Journal, whatever you want to call it.
Right.
Y'all know what I mean. But,
you know, it's all the same.
You know, just jotting down, you know, feelings and stuff, and I didn't expect it to come out that way.
Suicidal thoughts and they steady keep coming. Try to take this pain, put it 6 feet under.
Right. It just came out the way it did, you know, each word hitting hard. Like Mike Tyson or something.
Right. It was raw.
It was just raw emotion, raw feelings, and everything was just real. It came on the spot. I wrote that song within a week and recorded it in a week.
Wow.
Shot the video a month later. And that was NUMB.
Yes, NUMB. Check that out,
Check
y'all.
that out.
Yes. And then Mamacita, did you record Mamacita right after NUMB, or was this like pre-recorded before and you went back to it? Like, how was that process?
Old to me, new to you. Let's put it like that. You know,
that's usually how it goes, right?
Yeah. It's been Mamacita actually maybe a year. Year or two old now.
Oh wow.
Maybe I want to say a year, not that long. So it's something that's been in the works, but we never kind of like, you know, actually got to the point of wanting to shoot a video to it. But you know, given the circumstances of what's going on in the world today, and everybody being home, and you know, COVID and all that. Yeah. I felt like it was a good time to give somebody, you know, especially not after releasing. Like I said, with NUMB was different. NUMB was kind of probably like one of the most different things I've ever put out as far as content.
Right.
But you know, just not after releasing for a year, no content being out at all, no songs released, no nothing. I feel like NUMB and Mamacita kind of sets it up.
Yeah.
Cause Mamacita, NUMB is one thing, it's very deep, like you said, but Mamacita.
It's fun. Like if y'all don't see in the bag, we playing it. It's so fun. It's such a fun song, and the video is even more fun. And
I made that song when I made Mamacita. It wasn't really, I don't know. It just, I heard the song when I heard the beat. Put it like that. When I heard the beat, I heard the song. And most artists, I feel like most true artists, most real artists, probably feel the same way or think the same thing I was about to say, or feel the same way I'm about to feel. Right. You know what I'm trying to say. I'm just a little tipsy.
We got you.
I feel like most artists, before they even make a song, when they hear the beat, they hear the song. And I heard the song once I heard the beat, so it was just like...
they just float out. Once again. Yes, it's really fun. I love you see me, I'm dancing. You see me bailando. That part.
You see me, I'm dancing. Oh, you see me bailando. She calling me Hancho.
Who taught you Spanish? How you Google translated it?
I ain't gonna hold you. My man taught me that.
Oh yeah. In the cut. Okay.
I'm in the cut right now, but he taught me that word.
He taught you that word, bailando.
I did take Spanish in high school.
You did? Did you
I
pass?
took up the Spanish. I passed Spanish.
You passed with what?
I'm not gonna say I speak it fluently, but I can understand a little.
A little bit.
You feel me?
A
little. But you know, I'm anyway. But nah.
I love it. I love Mamacita. Y'all need to check that out too.
That was a very creative song.
It's very fun. Very fun.
Yeah.
I love the Spanglish in it.
But you know, going back based off a question you asked earlier, you know, like stuff I have planned for the future or upcoming future, you know, I haven't really been releasing as much content as much, but you know, y'all about to see a big come around and bouncing off of NUMB Mamacita, you know, way more content on the way.
Okay.
Way more music on the way.
Okay.
You know? It's been songs I haven't dropped.
Okay.
You know, but they on the way.
Ooh, is New York Those gonna get a little preview, a little snippet? Are you gonna do that for us?
I could definitely play a couple snippets or something. You feel me?
Yeah.
But 2021 is definitely a year for Snoopy Tre. Like y'all gonna see a lot more.
We ready.
So
we definitely feel like you're definitely up next, even though you're already here. You have already arrived in our eyes, but we definitely feel you are 2021
candidate.
Get ready, okay?
Number
Snoopy
one
Tre,
candidate.
IUB out here, okay? But yes, NUMB and Mamacita, y'all go check that out. But before we head out, you know, you have to ride the train with us real quick. And you have to give us that snippet, don't forget. So we're gonna ride it real quick. I know we in Maryland, and they don't really have, well, they have trains here, but
Yeah,
they got trains, right? But what they
Yeah,
run like every 2
y'all
hours.
trains, but they
They run like every 2 hours, but they here. But we just gonna act like we in New York right now, and we just gonna transfer from train to train. So you ready?
All right, let's go.
All right, so we're gonna transfer over to the 2 train, and this is 2 for you. So this is something you learned about yourself this week.
Something I learned about myself this week.
Or something you realized about yourself this week. Like, oh, I do that, or oh, this happens and I learned something.
Something I realized about myself this week.
And if not this week, maybe this month. Something new that you were just like, oh, I didn't know how to do that. Like,
something I realized about myself is that you can't change a person or their way of thinking, or you can't expect things to go the way you want them to go. But to only, keep moving forward and to, believe in your higher power. And just like I said, keep moving forward. You don't have no control over life. God do. So you just gotta let Him work. You feel me? It's His plan. It's not yours. So if it's one thing I learned, is that it's God's plan. It ain't mine.
period. Period. Y'all heard it. Y'all heard it here first. I love that. I love that. All right, we're gonna transfer over to the 5 train, and this is 5 for guys. Any PSA you have to the fellas out there, to the men out there, to the boys?
One thing I can say, man, is just, stay strong. Stay focused. And you ain't got shit to prove. I feel like I said this before. You ain't got shit to prove to nobody out here, bro, but yourself. Like, you feel me? Stay true to yourself, man. Shit gonna happen, bro.
All right, love
Stay
it.
100.
And then we're gonna transfer to the 6 train, and a PSA for the ladies, 6 for chicks. Anything you want to say to the mamacitas out there?
Well, shit, go check it out.
Nah, we're not gonna get that now. We want a message. We want a message too.
All right, if there's one thing I could say, like y'all still, y'all very strong, all the stuff y'all put up with through all these years with these niggas like us, you feel me? Pardon me. Men like us.
No.
But one thing I just say to stay strong, keep doing what you're doing, keep being great. I've seen a lot of black women actually become black business owners. Buying property and stuff like that, that's beautiful to see. So, keep rocking, keep doing you, keep blessing us.
Yes.
Cause without y'all,
there's no life. So get with it or get lost. All right, we're gonna transfer over to the M train, and this is memes and things. Any meme you saw or anything online that just had you dying?
Nah. I gotta pull that one out. That one funny.
Yo, I've been seeing so many things this week.
Cause I was watching this at work.
I wonder if this is the same one, cause it's one that's been going viral. Like,
I don't know if it's that one, but this one funny as hell.
Wait, what is it? You gotta explain it, cause I can't see. They can't see.
All right, look. So
let me see it, cause I haven't seen it.
All right, before I even show her, right? So it's this meme where, I'm pretty sure y'all know the hypnosis people that be talking to people, go to sleep and all that crazy stuff like that. So it was a video of a guy that made some guy go to sleep and was hypnotizing him or whatever, and was basically telling him you're a Martian from Mars, and it's your first time coming to Earth, and blah 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 blah. And you know, he was saying like, "What is your first impression?" Wait.
Nah. Is this one of those that we have to watch?
It's one of those you gotta watch. But
I mean, I guess all of them are like that, right?
All right, hold on. Watch.
Just follow my fingers. Look down. Look down. Look down. Look down. Look down. Look down. So that's it. Let it go. So in a moment, when I count to 3, Dark Shark, NASA is planning on going to Mars. We've got you here, our first Martian, when I count to 3. 1, 2, 3. Just sit up, open your eyes. Hey there, our first Martian. What's your first impression of planet Earth here?
Is this real? He's saying, yo. Nah, this hypnosis thing is, you know, when I went to college, we had someone come in, and some of my friends really, like, when I bring it up, they don't remember that they like were like doing crazy shit on stage. We'll put that in the link in the below so y'all can see. I just love the internet sometimes, even though it's so toxic.
That was the meme that had me roll ecstasy today.
Oh man, I love it. Don't you love like memes? Because sometimes they make your day go from like
0 to 100.
Exactly. Like I just be like dying for hours. But nah, we're gonna transfer over to our last train. And this is lessons. It's kind of similar to what I mentioned before, but we usually have it as loss, but then we change it to lesson because we don't take no losses out here. Every loss is a lesson, okay?
That's a lesson learned.
All right, so yeah, so what is your biggest lesson learned so far in your life? In your 23 years of life?
In my 23 years
of living.
What is the biggest lesson learned?
Yes.
That is a hard
question.
Right?
It is.
That is a hard
or we could keep it with this month, this week, a little bit more recent.
Say, if there's anything I learned, it's not lose faith. Because you don't know what's possible. You might be ready to give up. The whole time, your time to shine was 2 minutes away. You feel me? So just don't give up, man. Don't lose faith.
Yeah.
Just believe in yourself, bro.
I love it.
And 23 years of living, I can say I believe in myself. I believe I got what it takes to get it done.
Yes.
To, you know.
Keep it moving, keeping the machine going. I love it. Thank you so much, Snoopy Tre, for doing this interview with us once again. It's been so dope catching up with you.
You already know the vibe.
Look at my, like, well, what you gave me in that cup? I'm like, with you? No, it's been super dope. Oh, wait, but before we leave, the little snippet. The little snippet, snip.
Snippet of what?
Any unreleased?
This is actually...
What's this?
Something that might be coming to y'all real soon. You know, maybe in a video, maybe as a single. I don't know. But I'll let y'all hear like the first maybe 15, 30 seconds of it. And yeah. It's called Fiji.
Hey,
it's called Fiji, in parentheses, speeding.
Hey.
So you know what's going on.
Shorty wanna fuck products, yeah. Shorty wear like Fiji, Shorty says you wanna bleed, yeah. Slow down, get it that real fast, do that just like I'm speeding, like I'm speeding, do that real fast, yeah, Nick touch it, get put on his eye, I run with 30 shots, and this shit go blast, and I be going real fast, yeah. I'm in the cool, watch me rolling really fast, Shorty wanna fuck real niggas, Shorty wear like Fiji, Shorty says you wanna bleed me, slow down, get it that real fast, do that just like I'm speeding. It's like a speed, it's like a speed, it's like a speed. You only fuck with real niggas, only wear like Fiji. Some says you wanna bleed me, go down, get it up, real fast, do that just like a speed. It's like a speed, it's like a speed, it's like a speed, yeah.
And that's that.
Okay, yes.
New music on.
I am definitely feeling that.
That's just
smooth.
a little.
I can hear that. Oh, I can't wait for that. That video, I feel like you need to be in Fiji.
So I'll give y'all one more little.
Ooh, another.
Tony wet like Fiji. Shorty says you won't please me. Go down, spit it up, roll fast through the down just like a speed. Ain't like a speed. Ain't like a speed. Ain't like a speed. She only fuck with real niggas. Shorty wet like Fiji. Shorty says you won't please me. Go down, spit it up, roll fast through the down just like a speed. Ain't like a speed. Ain't like a speed. Ain't like a speed. Yeah.
Love it. I love it. I cannot wait for that. Again, thank you, Snoopy, for having us here.
You already know what's going on.
It's been a pleasure catching up with you.
Up.
Yes, thank you. And we can't wait. Mamacita NUMB out right now. Make sure y'all subscribe, hit that button, okay? We got more content for y'all. Thank you. Stay dope, stay New York. It's the New York Dose, baby.
Hey, si ya fa mamacita, sé cómo estás, nada de micha.